Hey girlies, welcome back to my channel, and today I'll show you a tutorial for this everyday glam makeup look. I'm recreating it based on this reference, and honestly I think it suits absolutely any face type. For this look we need a flawless base, so I'm starting with a blue color corrector to neutralize the redness. If your skin isn't reactive like mine, you can skip this step and just use foundation and concealer. Make sure to blend everything really well so there are no harsh lines. Then I hydrate my skin properly and lightly blend the corrector so it looks as natural as possible. I'm quite pale because I don't like tanning, so I use bronzer to fake that sun-kissed effect. After that, I apply my favorite BB cream. I've been using it for 3 years. It's my absolute favorite product. I sprayed it with a small metal spatula that I brought this from Shein and for €1. And you know, it really helps to get that thin, even layer. Then I blend everything with sponge from Chic Studio. And yes, the sponge must be wet. Dry sponges literally eat up all your foundation, trust me. Next I use my favorite L'Oreal concealer that I've seen so many bloggers rave about. And it's really amazing, but you have to prep the skin well before applying. I place it strategically to give my face a lifted effect. You can also use lifting tapes for this foxy eye shape if you want. At this point, the base should look like blank white canvas. Then I move on sculpturing and blush. I ordered mine from Shein. The brand is Chic Glam, but if you can't get those, you can try also Chic sculptors and blushes. They work really good. By the way, don't leave this little cream circle sitting on your face too long, or they will dry down and leave weird patches. I've made that mistake before and people ask if I was sick. It was not really fun. Now the most important part, the eyes. I start by setting a beige or white base shade from my Revolution palette, and I also bake under my eyes to catch fallout. You know, I hate baking, but it's the best way to keep everything in place for hours. Like after baking, my foundation looks really good and it leaves like for 8 hours, and I can dance, I can run. While the powder sets, I work on the crease with soft natural browns that look like sculpturing shade. Oh, and please, unlike me, set your brows before applying foundation, otherwise it looks so messy. Some people complain about white residue from brow gel, and it happens if you apply it after foundation. In this makeup, it's important to make the eyebrows thin and elongated to create a fox effect. I use my favorite eyebrow pencil from Revolution. That worth only, I think, €5. You don't have to spend a lot of money on eyebrow pencil because they are all pretty much the same. Once the baking is done, I dust everything off with a fluffy brush. The finish is just perfect. Then I take a black Kajal pencil and start defining the eyes. Be careful here, especially if you have Asian eye shapes, or it can look so heavy. I tightline both the upper and lower lash line and extend the wing slightly. Don't worry if it looks messy, we will blend it anyway. I use angled brow brush for the liner, and any small blending brush will work. Then I brightened the inner corner and the front of the eyelid with the concealer to create that lifted bright look. It's not special eyeshadow, just concealer. I set it with white or beige shadow. On the lower lash line, I blend the pencil gently, and if it gets messy, concealer will fix everything. I add a bit of dark brown to outer corner and under the brow to complete the eye look. Basically, I created the entire eye makeup look using the one pencil and one Revolution palette. With the same neutral brown, I sculpt my nose and clean up any spots I left it. If you like soft smudge liner, you can leave it like this, but I prefer a defined wing, so I use a felt eyeliner to draw a long sharp line for a more expressive eyes. Next comes highlighter. I use stick highlighter from Shane that absolutely I love. That gave the final glow and tie the look together. I fix any small imperfections, sharpen the liner and reduce redness. For lashes, I completely switched from extensions to individual clusters. They stick on super quickly and make a huge difference. I've talked about them a lot, and if you want I can film a separate tutorial because there are quite a few tricks. Moving on to the lips, a lot of makeup artists contour their lips with sculpture to make them look bigger. Then they use a brow pencil and finish with gloss. I'm using a caramel tone gloss from Glam. And finally, the best part, the highlighter. This Revolution one is the best in my life, and it's also the one of the cheapest. It has super fine shimmer that looks like real skin glow. I also fix my nose contour a bit and highlighter under the brows. Look at this makeup, isn't it gorgeous? You know, it reminds me a little of those Kazakh whip looks because they also like emphasizing the eyes. I think with a bit of practice you can easily do this every day. Let me know in the comments what do you think of the look and what tutorial you want next. You can also text me on Instagram where I share my beauty finds. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell. See you in the next video. Bye girlies!